Ready here for another workout. Today I'm going to be hitting a push workout. Today is my push hypertrophy workout. Don't mind the mess in the background. That is my gym is getting some modifications. I'm still in the process of definitely building my gym, so that's gonna be some like gutters and finishing off the walls a little bit. So that's a work in progress. Hopefully, don't just ignore it. Today though, I'm gonna be hitting, like I said, a push workout, hypertrophy focus, not so much strength. So definitely higher reps, higher reps, more sets, a little bit more volume, of course, not the fifth set type stuff. We're really going to be working on that pump, getting a standard hypertrophy workout. You'll see me use high intensity modifiers on a few things as well. Really push that failure rate and be able to push a little past failure on a few of the exercises to really dial in those gains. Oh, just getting warmed up here, and I know it's everybody's favorite part of the workout, right? Is getting warm, making sure we're stretching, keeping that mobility work going. I'm working a lot on my shoulders, keep the mobility. I've told a lot of you before, said it on some videos. I have some major issues with my shoulder. I've dislocated it, I've torn that pec, I've damaged the rotator cuff, all kinds of stuff on this left side. Horrible. So I have to make sure that I'm keeping up on that before jumping into the heavy stuff at least. A lot of times my warm-ups, actually this is one thing you guys might find interesting or beneficial for yourself. On a lot of my warm-ups, you'll notice I actually do a lot of the movements I'm going to do. So it looks like I'm jumping right into the workout. That's not the case. But just because you're doing the same movement, maybe a bench press or a push-up or something, utilizing proper intensity, form, technique can be a warm-up. So just how you perform the exercise, maybe more intent of getting blood flow, more intent of not pushing the weight, but really focusing on the form. It's the same thing. You're still working on getting warm, keeping the body movement going, and allowing yourself to get ready for the working sets, the big exercises. So keep that in mind. Sometimes doing the same movement or the same exercise can be your warm-up. So keep that in mind. You might want to give that a try yourself. I'm going to kind of go through a number of exercises here to get the warm-up going, get my blood flowing, and get these muscles ready. All right, so I have done all my warm-ups. I went through my warm-up routine about three times. I did for today's warm-up, I did push-ups, as you guys saw. I think I showed the delt routine I kind of do just real quick. It's usually side laterals, external rotation. And then today I jumped into some tricep push downs with the rope, really light and just accentuating the squeeze and just pushing through, getting the blood to the elbows. So gets me nice and warm up. I think you should push a pace a little bit on your warm up when you do something like this, like a circuit. I get myself at least breathing hard. I'm by no means tired. It's not really a workout, but I definitely at the end of the few exercises that I circuit, as you can tell, I'm breathing. It is taking some breath. So really allowing yourself to build that cardio up with this as well. a GPP. Really, a general physical preparedness is good. Some warm up as a lot with the muscles. So work at a pace when you're warming up. I feel like that really works well for me. Try it out. I'm now gonna jump onto the incline bench. We're gonna do some incline dumbbell press for chest. I'll probably do about 2 working sets, and I'll kind of work my way up as I'm still getting warm. So start like kind of work my way up and get 2 working sets, pretty heavy. Trying to fail it around anywhere from 6 to 10. I might throw in like a rest pause, but I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes, or maybe some really extremely slow negatives. I like doing that on maybe the first working set. So I'll show you guys how that one goes. So it was a good warm-up set. Still allowing myself to feel the movement, get prepared as I go a little heavier. I think I did some 40s right there. Nothing heavy. By no means a working set. I'll probably jump to like maybe 60s. I'm gonna go 60s on this next set, and then I'll probably I'm going to do one more warm up at 75. And then we'll jump into a heavy. I think I'm only going to go to 100s today. I'll grab the 100s, take that for a set. Which on this for me, on incline, is pretty heavy, especially with the way my shoulder is and stuff. 100s on incline. It's decent weight. Yeah, for you obviously. Go the weight that you need to go, guys. Don't pussyfoot around. When you're in here, get it. Get you some. Grab that weight, go after it. Let's go. What's your routine for in between sets? What do you guys usually get after or get done? I know I see some guys in the gym grabbing their phones, texting. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you're keeping track of what you're doing. But I've never found that productive. Oh, there are times where I can run over, I need to return a text, or something clicks in my head, I have to make a note. That is one thing. I start thinking really clearly in the gym, and I want to write these things down. Of course, once the camera's in front of me, I can't seem to figure out what to say, but that's for me only. Oh, that's one thing I'm hoping. It becomes like a journal session for me, and kind of just speak what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know how many of you guys actually care about what I think, or if this will ever go anywhere. We'll see. Some old guy in the weights. So I should name my podcast. An old guy in his weights.
All right, 2 heavy sets, 2 working sets. I'm gonna go hundreds. First set, I'm gonna do some slow negatives, which might limit me on how many reps I can do. But it's really gonna make me just hit failure, not be able to go anymore. So we'll shoot for 8. Controlled negative. What I like to do is kind of control super slow negative on the first 5. If I get 5 like that, then I just start like pumping out reps at a normal pace, but pumping them out. See if I can get another 3 to 5 more after that. Second set will be just a straight set, because I'll be fatigued after that. So let's get after it. Let's get this. Well, sometimes you just take what your body can give you. I definitely didn't hit all the reps there, but we work at what we got. A little fatigued today. Oh man, it's okay. For the most part, that set went pretty well. I felt it, so that's good. That is a great sign. And if any of you out there, I want to talk real. If any of you are going through something physical, mental, emotional, anything, and it's got you down, push through it, guys. Dig deep. Know that you've got it in you to come back, to survive this, and come back better than you ever have. I promise you, you can do it. It is all up here. And all these guys around us, everybody that's in the media, everybody that's growing up right now, they have zero fight in them. But it's still there. It's still possible. And I know you can get it. Use the gym. Use the gym to get after it. Push yourself. Build that man that you want and need to be, for not only for yourself, but for everybody else in your life. Because nobody is going to give you a damn thing. I can promise you that. It's all on what you take. Get it, guys. Let's get it. Now I got to get back to my workout. Hey, see my setup over here? Let me take you through my setup that I got here. This is seriously one of the coolest things I did for my gym. So I just got a basic squat rack here. It's 4-post squat rack. I know it's kind of dark, but basic 4-post. I took some pins here, some hitch pins. Bought some a pulley system, just maybe like a 4-foot cable, 5-foot cable. Some carabiners, some handles, ran them through and put them onto this, on the hitch pin. And then I have a plate loaded cable machine from Titan Fitness that I bolted to the rack. It just comes over here. I attach both pulleys, and it allows me to do wide cable stuff. So I can do all kinds of different things, man. I do cable flies, as you'll see me do right here. I'm gonna go 3 sets. Scoot back. I'm gonna do 3 sets of cable flies here, and it just comes off the upright. It's not as wide as, you know, a standalone cable system, but it works. It allows me to get fairly wide, have that stretch. So I really enjoy it. If you guys ever have a setup or you just have a squat rack, man, get you one of these cable setups. It's like, I think it's like $200 brand new. And you can bolt it to the setup, then have these things. This cost me probably a total of like less than $20. Now I already had the handles, but like less than $20, and I had this whole thing set up with the cable system. So, man, get yourself one of these setups. It works so premium. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen, I've got these jammer arms up here. So these are an invention of mine. I will show you. I'm still working on one little intricacy on it, getting some of the adjustment better so I can adjust the handle. But I will show you guys these things, hoping by maybe next week, what they are. My hope is I'd love to be able to either build them for people in their home gyms, or just have a company, somebody, Rep, Rogue, Titan Fitness, somebody out there, make them. 'Cause I think it's the best arm system I have ever used, and it allows me to duplicate basically every single exercise you could possibly do in a gym. So, well, not every single exercise, but close to every angle. It's really cool. Plus, I've got a bunch of attachments that allow you to do even more exercises. Coming at you soon, guys. Hopefully next week I'll be able to at least show it to you, throw it out there for all you exercise geeks like me out there. All right, we're gonna get on a working set now. Yeah. We're gonna do 2 more of those. So last week I went and trained at Metroflex Murrieta in California. It's only about 10 minutes from where I live. I went over there for the GASP meetup. The GASP team was there. the owner, Michael Johansson, Branch Warren, Hunter Labrada, and Brett Wilkin were all there. Man, it was a great time. I will tell you this: I am not a big celebrity guy. I don't really care. I'm super glad that I went and met those guys just because they're cool, down to earth dudes. They really took the time to speak with me, answered any questions I had, just really hung out. Branch and I talked about hunting. We chilled for a bit. All of the guys were equally as classy and just down to earth. Shout out to you guys. Gasp. I think you are probably the best fitness bodybuilding company that exists. You are super cool, and there are some other great companies out there, but hands down, Gasp, classiest guys and girls out there. Keep up the good work, guys. I just wanted to let you know that. If you ever have the chance to meet the Gasp team, do it. Do it. All right, we're gonna blast some shoulders here. I will finish off chest in a little bit. I'm gonna jump into shoulders while I'm still a little bit fresh. I'm gonna do some side laterals. I'm gonna superset them with cable push downs on a rope. Or obviously this time we're gonna go heavier. I'm gonna superset the side laterals and the cable push downs. All right, so I'm gonna have one final set of this, and on the side laterals, I'm gonna do a drop set. So I'm gonna go heavier, which my form will not be great. I'll probably five maybe reps with the 40s, and then I'm gonna drop down to 30s, drop down to 20s. And really just make sure that I'm pushing to failure on the exercise. So last set of this superset, as you can tell, has me moving. It's a lot of work. Do you guys have a favorite workout?
I'd love to hear what it is. I think I already asked that, but. I will say, I'll tell you on those sets, form may not have looked perfect, especially over here in the dark dungeon area with the tricep pushdowns. But really, I'm taking my muscles from fatigued to failure, right? So on the dumbbells, I mean, that is too heavy for me. 40s, or I'm not getting more than really 6. If I start cheating a lot, I could probably get 10, but really I'm not going to. So then drop in, and man, can't even talk. Man, my shoulders are burning by the time I even hit the 30s. So by the time I hit 20s, they're toast. One thing that I love doing though, to finish them off, is you'll notice on the 20s, you know, it might be hard to actually see, but when I come down, I try to stop short. I'm still out here, whereas like hanging would be down here. I stop it here and come back up. It's ridiculous how much you feel that side head of the delt work. Just light on fire when you stop it short and you don't let it come down to hang. Try that out next time. Bring it down, at least on the last few reps. Come down on a weight that you can control and just stop it short. It's not bouncing because you're controlling here. Whereas if you were to come all the way down, there's a slight relaxation. Don't do that. Man, try to stop them out here. I'm telling you right now, you will. They are on fire. Laterals, side laterals for delts or something, you have to play around with and feel what angle fits the best for you. Usually out to the side and a little forward is usually going to hit them the best. And then if you're on it with dumbbells, at least some of the reps, keep them out here. And then on my next exercise, I'm going to show you, I'm going to do cable laterals to just kind of cap them off. And that really allows me to hit at a better resistance curve. So I'll show you that as I set it up and how you can kind of set it up to imitate something like this. You can use any cable machine, any adjustable cable machine where you can go up and down with it. All right, so you'll notice how I have a cable set up going here. So one of the things on side laterals with like set up this way, you want the cables to be coming from maybe just a little bit lower than from where they're going to attach, whether it's a handle that you're holding. So you want to be a little bit lower, just a bit lower maybe
or parallel when your arms are down at your side, right there. So at your hip level or so. Okay, so down here, and that's because as you pull, when you're doing dumbbells, the resistance doesn't hit until you're kind of around here, this level. When you do side laterals with a cable like this and they're set up parallel or almost parallel with you, the resistance is immediate. So as soon as you go to pull, the muscles are already feeling a massive amount of tension, and it gets you more resistance in this stretched position. So down here, and it can activate more muscle growth. It has that potential to activate more muscle growth. So give that a try. I know I love doing these. Really, that ability to be able to feel it down here. As you get into the set, further into the set too, you can utilize just partials as you fatigue, and it's still getting you full contraction or full resistance. Whereas dumbbells, there's really not much resistance until you get out to. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, you gotta love rest pause. Blow these caps out, right? Oh man, cap them off. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys a little secret, a little hack that I've been working on or doing lately. That's some overcoming isometrics. A lot of us know about isometrics, it's a static contraction. So it's contracting the muscle, but no movement is actually happening. You do this really anytime you freeze in the middle of a rep, stop at the top of the bench press, at the bottom of the bench press, in the middle, wherever. If you freeze it, that's an isometric. Well, overcoming isometrics have been really utilized in the strength world for a long time. I have recently started doing them just a couple months ago. I feel like I'm really seeing a benefit to them. It allows me to still get work in, still contract the muscle, work on the strength, especially the strength portion of a muscle, but do so without the movement, which frankly is usually where us old guys get hurt or where we wear out. I have to say, now I've made a few changes in my routine, diet, things like that, but I still have some aches and pains and injuries, dealing with a knee injury, stuff like that, but I feel better right now with my joints and achiness, man, than I have in a long time, which is pretty remarkable. We all deal with aches and pains. It's not like I'm perfectly feeling, but I feel pretty darn good considering how old I am and what I'm doing. So I'll show you guys an example of an overcoming isometric on the chest press. So this is going to really imitate a bench press, and it's going to hit my triceps as well, obviously, just as a bench press does. And shorten this up just a little more, to be in that mid-range or so. Now you can do it at lengthened range, at super short range. I like it right about in the middle. It kind of feels the best, I feel like. So yeah, it's perfect. So you're gonna, the thing with overcoming isometrics, what you're doing is you're giving full effort into the muscle, full contraction, without going anywhere, but you're giving it your all. So you need to be moving against an immovable object, right? So I could accomplish this by loading up a bench press bar on the rack with, 600 pounds. Because there's no chance I'm benching 600 pounds. Just not even close to that. So doing that bar is not going to move. And I could give everything I wanted to, and it's not going to move. That's the same thing. Doing it this way, it's just an easier setup. I don't have any safety hazards of, oops, yeah, I actually did move 600. I didn't think I could, and then it falls on me. This isn't gonna go anywhere. I can't push through myself. The strap's rated at like 1,100 pounds or something like that, something crazy. So I'm not moving any of it. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to give a set of 5 seconds, and I'm just gonna count it out. 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna do a couple sets of like 8 seconds, and I'll explain to you the differences of why. All right, let's go. We're gonna go 5 seconds here. Ready? Oh man. All right. I'm gonna do one more 5, and then 3 at 8. And the only problem with overcoming isometrics, you have a real potential of passing out. I've gotten more lightheaded doing these than maybe anything ever before. So be careful with them. Do it in a safe environment. Here we go. All right, a few seconds, just a bit. I'm gonna go 8 more seconds. And go. The cool thing about these isometrics is it allows you to get, actually, the science shows, more tension into the muscle than what you can even do in a normal workout. And that frankly is because in order for your body to move, the joints to move, tension has to be lowered. There has to be less tension, slightly, for the muscle to move. And that's just how the muscle works, right? So when you static hold and there's nowhere that the muscle or that the joint is going, the muscle can actually continue to gain more and more and more tension into it up until your muscle literally can't do anymore. So frankly, you can actually build or develop more tension. I won't say strength because there does have to be a element of movement really to train for strength. You can't sit here, do nothing but isometrics and expect yourself in a few months to bench 300-400 pounds. It's not how it works. You got to go through the motions as well, right? But you can take isometrics and push yourself into maybe one of your weaker joint angles, so a sticking point, or maybe just midway through the rep. I know I lose a lot of my bench press as I get into this portion of the bench press. So building that right here where I can lock out my triceps and stuff is gonna be huge into my bench press. Doing these later or these longer reps, like the 8-second ones, is also going to mimic hypertrophy training, right? So some slightly higher reps. Now, as you get higher, and trust me, you hit that 10-second mark, if you try to get up there, you're almost starting to push into the endurance. It's tough to hold full tension for 10, 15 seconds. Even 8 is pretty difficult. I find 8 to be like the best hypertrophy work for this style. So cool thing about this is you can take this on the run. You can go, travel with it. You can also do this for really every single exercise out there, joint angle and type of work. So it's perfect for us old guys. Let's get after it. One more set, okay? Go. Ugh. Hope you guys give that one a try. Try out the isometrics. Overcoming isometrics. If you need any more explanation, you can either message me, comment down below, or check out other videos. Overcoming isometrics. There's a lot of guys way smarter than me that are doing a better job of explaining it. Hopefully, I'm just helping you guys out there put in a practical training too. I've been doing it for a number of months and seeing how I can integrate it. I've really put it at the end of workouts mostly, and it seems to do a great job of finishing the muscle. I don't want to hurt my main lifts when my joints are fresh, but as my joints wear out through the workout, it's great to add this kind of stuff. So yeah, give it a try. I think I'm going to do one more workout, one more exercise. I'm going to do some isolated cable extension, tricep extension work on one arm at a time. Really finish blasting the triceps out. That's the workout for today. It's a push workout. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Give this one a try. I know it seems short, but frankly, this is the benefit of a high intensity training. You can get in, get out. I think I've only been at this thing for less than an hour. But you push everything you got. Each exercise, each working set. Now you don't see everything that I did in the workout, but the working sets, I tried to film most of them. Go to failure. Make sure you're getting after it. None of this 8 or 9 RPE, 9 every once in a while, but guys, go to failure. Unless you want to be in the gym, hours at a time. Get in, get to it, push your all, be a man, and then get home. Get home to your family. Do what you got to do the rest of the night. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you in the next workout. Get after it, guys. See ya.